Hi, I'm Rev Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a Course in Miracles student for 40 years. One of the things I'm doing is going through the lessons this year, asking Jesus for clarity, and then I'm sharing whatever comes to me through that clarity. And so let's get started. We're going to start with lesson 85 today. Today's review will cover these ideas. Paragraph 1. My grievances hide the light of the world in me. My grievances show me what is not there and hide from me what I would see. Recognizing this, what do I want my grievances for? They keep me in darkness and hide the light. Grievances and light cannot go together, but light and vision must be joined for me to see. To see, I must lay grievances aside. I want to see, and this will be the means by which I will succeed. Paragraph 2. Specific applications for this idea might be made in these forms. Let me not use this as a block to sight. The light of the world will shine all this away. I have no need for this. I want to see. I think of grievances as anything I don't want in my life. If I'm upset that a loved one is suffering, that is a grievance. I would have a grievance against this situation. The ego mind thinks this is perfectly normal and that I should be upset. It says that my upset is love. But I don't want that grievance because it is a block to light and I want to see. I can only be of help if my vision is clear and love wants to help. There are a number of processes I can use to forgive this grievance. It doesn't help to try to make myself think differently. I was listening to a talk by Regina Dawn Akers last night, and she said something that resonated with me. She said that the way she handles wrong-minded thoughts is to place her attention on them and then look for the energy behind them. For instance, if I'm upset about a loved one suffering, the energy behind that thought is fear. I know that I don't want fear in my mind, and so I release it. Regina's process for doing this is pretty much what I do. However, looking for the energy behind the thought was a new idea for me and one that I like. There is no denial in that. In other words, I'm not trying to run from the fear. I'm calling it out. I see you, fear. I don't want you here, so you have to go. Jesus reminds us that the mind is our servant. A thought we honestly don't want will be released. If I made a habit of accepting a thought, I might have to do the process again or many times, but it will work. So paragraph 3. Today, I will recognize where my salvation is. It is in me because its source is there. It has not left its source, and so it cannot have left my mind. I will not look for it outside myself. It is not found outside and then brought in, but from within me, it will reach beyond, and everything I see will but reflect the light that shines in me and in itself. Paragraph 4. These forms of the idea are suitable for more specific applications. Let this not tempt me to look away from me for my salvation. I will not let this interfere with my awareness of the source of my salvation. This has no power to remove salvation from me. Because I spent so much of my life lost in my thoughts and feelings, I always believed that what I believed completely. It seemed that I needed to be saved as if I were the princess in the tower waiting for her prince to rescue her. In A Course in Miracles, I learned that I have a split mind. That is the part of the mind that is hallucinating these stories. I think of the split mind as a tower in which I think I am imprisoned. I kept waiting for the prince and even sought out many who might save me, but it never worked. However, in the course, I have learned that I have a mind that is awake. I can turn to it for the truth. My salvation from the split mind lies there. The split mind is just a thought system designed in order to sleep and dream of the impossible. It is time for me to wake up. So when I notice a fear thought in the split mind, I go outside that thought system to the real mind. It is there that I find salvation. I don't think this all out, but that's basically what is happening. Both parts of the mind are in me, so salvation is in me. God is in my mind, and that is why salvation is there. So when I notice fear thoughts, it is because I'm accessing the right mind. From that mind, I am making the decision to release them. The right mind is the home of the Holy Spirit, and thus it is the strength of God in me that I call upon in that release. How could I fail? As I continue to always seek healing, I spend more and more time in my true mind. The light I find there is reflected on everything I see, and I am at peace. Thank you for sharing this lesson with me, and thanks for watching my video. If you found it helpful, please like it, and if you haven't yet, subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow with another lesson.